personally don't give a damn. I'm gonna sound like a hater. So with this, you can clip it. You can clip it on your hat if you want to. As long as it's close to your mouth and they can hear you, you're good.
Same silk style on the head.
Camera's rolling, by the way.
Oh.
And again, like I told you, everything content. So don't be shy, be yourself. But you're doing the same thing. All these high end, we're good. You're doing the same thing, not just you, everybody. You're doing the same thing all these high end fitness models, influencers. You're doing what they're doing. They just have a higher follow base or whatever. They put out their information. They have a story. You have a story. So with that, you make that look cool. So with that being said, let me grab my other phone. So with that being said, I don't do any intros. I don't do, hey, this is RJ, yada, yada, yada for my channel. My audience knows what's up.
Just get straight into it.
Yeah, so but before, one, humbly and respectfully, I'm not in front of a mirror, so I can't even tell if I'm in, but they definitely can see you. That's all that matters.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. I think it should be. Yeah.
Yeah. So humbly and respectfully, thank you for coming to my channel.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. Ram.
Yup.
What up?
Here we go. Ram, thank you for setting this up. We're already going right now, so you already know my motto. Everything is content. But humbly and respectfully, they gonna see the fist bump part and be like,
"How we looking, Ram?"
Yeah, look good, man.
We in?
Keep rolling, baby.
Okay.
Feel free to jump in when you want to, but we're gonna chat it up, and then when you want to have something to say, you just
Hell yeah.
pitch in.
Be back here making sure everything's working.
Okay.
But thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for allowing me to have this sit down with you. Again, if I find myself babbling, I'm gonna bring it full circle because I will have questions.
Okay.
But other than that, bro, on some real shit, thank you. So we'll go ahead and get started. Tell us about yourself. Tell us whatever you want at first, and then I'll gauge and we'll go from there. I'm gonna set the clock.
All right. So my name is Cameron. Most people know me as Cam, or some people call me Cam K Gaines, the close circle. But I do cosplay here and there with my friends. I haven't really considered myself a cosplayer, but I guess I am now. Honestly, I just do it because my friends were into it. It's how I actually met my girlfriend. I was scrolling on Instagram.
Shout out girlfriend. So yeah.
Future wifey, maybe.
There we go. Hey,
Not even maybe. Future wifey. She is. Because I'm gonna get into that. Why I consider her that. But I was scrolling on Instagram one day and I posted a story and I seen she had looked at it and she was doing the Shigo. So I was like, yo, that looks fire. So I DM'd
Mortal
her.
Kombat?
Huh?
You said she got Mortal Kombat?
Shigo is a character from Kim Possible.
I'm fucking retarded. Hey, but go ahead, yeah.
No, you're good. She's going to do a character from Mortal Kombat now that you bring that up. As a matter of fact, I think Melania. I'm not sure you pronounce her name. Melina, thank you.
He a youngin', y'all. Forgive him. Let me start. Yeah.
Hey, man, if she does Melina, I'm going to do Jax.
Jax? All right.
One day, I'll see how it works. But anyways.
You got the arms for it. Now let me start. Yeah, go ahead.
I appreciate that. So I seen the post. I just sent it. I was direct with my messaging, and I said, I say that, but anyways, so I DM'd her, right? And I was like, hey, I like your cosplay. Then we just chatted up from there. And then I didn't want to drag it out for too long. So I set up a date and I made sure that she understood what my intentions were. And then things have been going good from there. And then later on the following year, it was GalaxyCon. And I was like, yo, we should go to one of these together. Because I've been into it like from the outside looking in. I never gone to a convention before. So I was like, yo, if I see you around next year, maybe we could hang out. But I was like, nah, let me not beat around the bush. Let me be more direct. I want to take you on a date. We're going to go together. So then the following year, I was Miles and she was Gwen. So it's just been, yeah. So it's just been, thank you.
Spider-Man, y'all.
I found a way to combine my two interests. But I've always been interested in it. I just never found a community or a group until I found the gym, until I found Ram. And until I found her.
Shout out Ram.
Shout out to my homie Pharaoh. Yeah. I know a lot of people via him.
And I'm learning,
he's well connected. Yeah.
Tad bit on you, but he's known in his community in a healthy way, and I fucks with that.
Matter of fact, like not even trying to glaze, I guess you could say. But that's the reason why I'm here now, because of him, just because of the connection. But he's a really good dude. When I'm lacking motivation, he's someone I can rely on. Is a genuine friend. But I could tell him any personal thing, any detail. I could like reach out to him as someone I could lean on. But yeah, that's what got me into the cosplay. Just trying to get closer to my girl, trying to get to know my girl really. Well, before she was my girl, just yeah.
I like it.
And then
It's like a love story. I
yeah,
fucks with it. But yeah.
And then on top of that, I've always been into it. I just never, I guess, knew about the cons themselves. Cause I'll post it to my friends like, "When's the next one? When's this one?" Now I'm like, "Bro, you gotta get in the community. You gotta follow the pages. You know." Yeah.
I got you. So we got the introductory set up.
Right.
I fucks with it. So allow me to start with this as far as a base because we're gonna touch on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Your cosplay, your fitness. Can we touch on your fitness journey too?
Oh, for sure.
And then soon to be bodybuilding, right?
Yeah,
So
soon to be.
So
we'll talk about it.
We're gonna touch on the veggies and the potatoes, the cosplay. So
Yeah.
how old were you when you were first introduced into anime, brother?
I want to say I was like 14 years old, so it's like kind of a funny story.
Let's hear it.
So as a kid, I've always watched cartoons, just like your American cartoons. Ben 10, Kid Next Door, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Penguins Madagascar, Johnny
Who's your
Test.
favorite turtle?
My favorite one, Raphael.
I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, now let me stop.
My
Yeah.
boy be getting mad, boy.
It's over. Yeah, no, let me stop. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Raph. He's funny too. He don't even try to be. That's the best part.
It's a sarcasm.
It's just, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then so just watching cartoons growing up. So eventually, what had happened was I got to high school and I kind of grew out of cartoons, but I was sitting at the table. You know when you have assigned seats,
Yeah.
and you can't sit near your homies. You still gonna talk to people who you sit next to. So it was these. How can I not to be disrespectful to them, but nerdy kind of kids.
Hey, we making a come up anyway. Yeah.
Maybe not my skin tone. I'll put it to you like that. But they kept talking about a show called Naruto. Naruto this. You remember when Naruto was a kid? The Nine-Tails Demon, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this Naruto shit about? So I'll go on my phone. I'll go on Netflix. I'm like, they keep hyping this shit up. Let me sit back and watch some Naruto. I'm like, yo.
Who's your favorite character?
Yo, he boxing.
Who's your favorite character, if you don't mind me asking?
In Naruto? Dang. I don't want to say it because it's going to be everybody's answer, but it's Itachi.
It's Itachi?
It's Itachi.
He has a lot of qualities that you empathize with, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I don't agree with 100% what he did, nor do I agree with what he did to Sasuke as a kid, especially. But once you find out the reasoning, it kind of just made me have more genuine...
Comes full circle.
Yeah, more respect and love for the character. I kind of like the morale and morality of the first Hokage. That's like a close second for me, too, because what he tried to do and just...
His intentions were pure.
Yeah, in that aspect, his intentions were very pure. So I have major respect for him. Not his brother though. His brother was.
Oh yeah, no, that dude was. His racism level was close to Frieza's.
Yeah,
But anyway,
second, third, and then it came kind of back full circle with the fourth. I think he would have tried to do right, but things happened. So yeah.
I think it not going off topic, but on topic, kind of teach you the aspects of politicking when you're in charge and shit.
Yeah.
When you have to make the
Right.
Somebody has to make the harsh decision.
Right.
Somebody has to be the bad guy. Somebody has to be hated. We play our roles. But anyway, so introduced to Naruto. You liked it. These motherfuckers boxing and shit. So
Yeah, the hands, man. It was the hands. I'm sitting over there, they're hyping it up. And then
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, and then
the questions comes as we talk.
No, go ahead.
What's your favorite fight between the Naruto and the Naruto Shippuden? What's your favorite fight?
Okay. That's a good question. So I'm gonna say off the top of my head without trying to think too hard about it. Naruto, OG Naruto, part 1 would be Naruto versus Sasuke.
Okay.
Just
when they fought at the waterfall?
Yeah, in the valley, I think it's called.
Okay.
Valley of the End.
Valley.
Yeah, Final Valley. Thank you,
Valley
Ram.
of the End is also another name for it.
I think, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So that one, I can't get that scene out of my head where Naruto's punching Sasuke into the air.
Oh, when he looked like he was finna shit him, so yeah, bro, just...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah.
I'm like, Naruto, like, in that fight specifically, it's like, yeah, he lost, but it's like, when I'm watching it, it's like Sasuke's always getting his licks in. So when Naruto finally getting his licks back, I'm like, about time, like, step up. Close second, though, that I would say Rock Lee versus Guard. Yo, when he took them legs off and started rocking.
Just because you drop a couple of douche. Oh my god.
Yeah. And what's her name? The girl with the fan? I forget her name. Tomorrow was talking shit. Oh, you ain't gonna do shit just because you drop a couple pounds. Mink. Bro's about to lose it.
Did he break through the barrier? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Stuff like that. It's just motivating. Very motivating. So yeah, well, Shippuden. Let me answer. Probably, I'd say, just to be quick with it. Oh, damn, what's that one? What's that one? Oh, Sasuke versus Itachi, because that was the one that was built up to.
Mm-hmm. The
Shippuden had
Genjutsu battle off. Yeah.
Yeah, Shippuden has a lot of good fights, honestly.
So if
Yeah,
you
a
allow
lot of
me
good
to,
ones. Yeah, go ahead. What's your answer?
I'll say my favorite fight in the Shippuden series. Believe it or not, it was Kakashi versus Pain, and only reason because and only reason I say that we until the chapters got further along, we really thought we lost a real one. Like prime example, allow me to even take it a lot back. How that fight affected me was the same effect it had. You watch One Piece, right? I ain't trying to do no spoilers for some people.
So I've made it to Dressrosa, and the pacing kind of pissed me off. So I'm at Dressrosa. So
Are you way past Ace or no?
we got the where he got murked.
Yeah, okay, just make sure. Okay, no, I don't know, bro, because I ruined it for somebody one time, and I said, "Oh shit, dude, I'm sorry."
I think the internet ruined it for me. I know he was like protecting Luffy or something.
So,
Cause Dressrosa, cause that Dressrosa's way past it. Cause what's the name? Luffy's old other brother, who he thought passed away, ended up getting the fruit, Ace's fruit. So yeah, I'm way past it.
so the so-called death of Kakashi hit me the same way it did when Ace died, and I said, I didn't even want to watch the show no more. But anyway,
oh my God, I could imagine.
Yeah.
I think when I was watching Shippuden, for some reason, I didn't think Kakashi would have. Oh, you know what? I think I did, because he was talking to his dad.
Yeah, and that's how you knew it was over. He was like, ain't no way.
Yo,
like, you just want to flip over a table, like, fuck this show. But yeah, my bad. I apologize. This is good content, good engagement.
No, you're good. And before you bring it back from so I just want to say one last thing. I hate when shows like kill off a character just to bring them back. Dragon Ball. No, I don't hate Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is very motivational, but I hate like when a character's death lack meaning. Oh, we'll just
Chris
bring them
ain't
back.
gonna like this part of the interview.
Nah.
I'm fucking with you.
No, other shows do that too. Didn't cause Gar's death they took away but they had to take the Granny's Chio life. So I ain't mad at that one.
Like some Full Metal Alchemist shit, equivalent exchange type shit.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, equivalent that exchange. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. That's a OG. I haven't watched that one in a minute. I'm gonna rewatch that one soon. But anyways, but you were trying to bring it back full circle.
Yeah. So my bad. So your first one was
Naruto.
Was Naruto. So what was your What if you can remember, like, what was the like the series of events you have Naruto? What was your next anime and that made you a fan of anime in general?
I think it might have been Fairy Tail. I don't remember because my memory's kind of crap. I remember watching Dragon Ball in high school. I started with OG because I had a teacher who really liked it, and I started with OG, then watched Z and a little bit of Super. So I'm kind of glad I watched Dragon Ball though, just because like it's so popular and was so into it. I'm glad I understood the story behind it. But I think it was Naruto. I want to say Fairy Tail. Then after that, people hate Fairy Tail too. That's a good one. I think I watched Full Metal in high school. Death Note. Yo, no, it was Naruto, Death Note, then Fairy Tail. I remember that's what made me really fall in love with anime. Because it showed me that, okay, there's no action, but the suspense and the stuff
Who's your favorite character?
Oh my God.
Who's your favorite character?
In Death Note, man, I'm gonna say Light. Wait, but I like L. Wait, is it yours L?
Nah, you can't do that as either light. Well, you can, but it's just.
I like both. I really like both. Cause it's the way that L knew. Like he's the person that knows you done something but has no proof. Yo,
like I
L
can't
used
prove
to get,
it, but I knew it. I know it's your ass.
Yeah, L used to get tight, bruh. And like it's so funny because he's the type of person where he thinks so logically that he won't let his emotions get the best of him. But they did because he's human. But the suspense, and then just like towards the end though, it was funny because like I was like, no, this got to be a mistake. This is the setup. Like, brother, you're caught. You're done for. It's over. But nah, man, it was
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're
brother,
good.
You're caught. You're done.
It's over, brother.
You're done.
It's
Let's
over.
go.
It's like
you're out of here. Now let me stop. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's just so funny because he was trying to defend himself to the end. This is a setup. Like, no, bro, you're done. But yeah, it was Naruto. I think it was definitely than Fairy Tail. But if a show can create the suspense like Death Note without the action, then I'm all for it. You know, that's why I love Code Geass too, because it has both.
How old are you again, my man? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 22.
So no, you're mentioning a lot of well, to me they're OG, not really, but OG animes, because so certain animes now, like, so what's popular now? You got Jujutsu Kaisen,
My Hero. I fell off with that. Jujutsu Kaisen, I think that's a good modern one. JJK.
You have a good base.
Demon Slayer.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I need to watch the new episode. Yeah, it's this food one. I think it's kind of getting popular where they go into dungeons and do something with food.
Oh yeah.
This is sports.
On Netflix.
There's a sports one. What that involves volleyball. I'm not really. And there's this no basketball. I don't know if that's a modern one.
So
yeah,
you pose another question again. That's why I like this flowing energy shit. So 80s anime. So have you seen any 80s anime at all? That you can think of?
I would say Berserk, but it wasn't the 80s version.
We'll stick with that. So between 80s, 90s, and the 2000s, which year do you think was the best? Now, I remember you talking to somewhat of an old head, so be careful. Don't stop.
And I'm going to say 2000s cooked. I'm going to say... But wait, hear me out. I'm watching a 90s anime right now. I'm watching Yu Hakusho right now. And the old version of me would have been like, I'm not watching that. Look at the animations. But I had to get over that. I had to fall in love with the story, and I really did. It's a really good story, man.
Who's your favorite character on that one? You've been picking some characters with good character traits. That's why I asked.
Kuwabara.
Kuwabara? You like, why you... Well, I understand. He's a goofball, but okay, cool. Is it because he's funny? He's the comic relief of the group.
Yeah, but he's like the underdog. He gets treated like, oh, this idiot, and like I relate to that though, cause like I hate when people doubt me and think, oh, he's not smart enough, or oh, he's slow, like, and just like people give up on Kuwabara, but he's capable of like
coming through,
like when you really really need it. I know, like, in the tournament, he's kind of like, yeah, he's a gag character, but before that, they're going like, through this dungeon. I kind of forget that arc, because I'm not going to lie, my memory's kind of shitty, but... yeah,
me too, trust me. Yeah. I'll bring it back for the both of us.
They was going through some dungeon, and he got the dub on one villain. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he got the dub, yeah, but... and then he came through in the beginning of the series, because he couldn't fight anymore, because like the teacher said, oh, you can't fight for 2 weeks, or are you gonna get old dude's gonna lose his job or something. And so Kuwabara just had to let himself get beat up so his boys wouldn't lose his job. Like he's a real dude. Like he's one for the team, bro.
Like Zoro when he took that pain.
Kind of like that. So Kuwabara, he has my respect, even though he's treated like a joke character, and he went to Spirit World follow Urameshi on certain missions. Well, he didn't have to. He's like, I'm going to, because I got this spiritual awareness, and I'm just going to do it anyways, because I know you don't want me here, Yusuke, but if I'm going to be some help to you, even though like we're not the best of friends, even though they kind of are, I'm going to help you out.
They frenemies.
Yeah, I don't want you to die, type shit. So I respect him, bro. I got, who would you say yours character?
So honestly, I want to say it's freaking Urameshi, but on some real shit,
he's up there.
Did you just start watching it, or you've watched all of it in its entirety?
So I'm just on the climactic fight right now where he's going up against what's that guy?
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, the big boulder. So
if you're there, Tagoro.
Tagoro, yeah.
So it took me a while. I had to rewatch the series a couple of times. I've been watching it since I was a kid, but I honest to God thought I was more of a Yusuke. I'm more of a Tagoro.
Tagoro?
And here's why I say that. Not because of the 30 or the 100%. When you get to the part of his backstory, depending on what you went through in life, I empathize a lot with that. Again, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but like when you get to a certain part, and you may think it is interview, but when you get to a certain part in there, like,
I'm gonna watch back at this part during the interview after I finish that part of the series.
It was like one of those justifiable things.
Okay.
But like I said, it has to get to that part in the anime.
Okay.
But like
where I'm at right now, I guess for context to help you out a little bit, is not too long ago, it was like 2 days prior, he killed Genkai.
Yeah, Genkai.
Yeah, Genkai. and Yusuke has her power, and they're fighting it out. He's breaking the stage and all that. And I think he just went to 100%, I believe, in the year
Did
of
Yusuke break the cuffs?
Yeah, he broke the cuffs.
And he went full 100?
Yeah, Yusuke, he's going all out too. Okay. Kind of reminiscent to Gaara's. Like he took off the weights. I'm like, dang.
Well, that way I don't ruin it for you. I'm not gonna say what happens with the fight or anything. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you can guess because the series definitely keeps going. But as I rewatched it between the Dark Tournament, the Black Tape series, and the Demon World Tournament, out of all those characters, and it's a lot of episodes, like 200 some episodes. Surprisingly, I might have misspoke. Hopefully nobody. I hope nobody called me out when they see this interview part. It ain't no 200, but yeah.
I looked it up. I think it might be 150, 160, but it could be 200. I don't remember.
But out of all of them, and again, it took me under growing up and understanding his character more, but I empathize with him a lot, and I'll just leave it at that.
That's the beautiful thing about retrospective. It gives you a different point of perspective. Looking back and reflecting. So who knows? Maybe I might get older and be like, and once I see his backstory, I might empathize with that more. But yeah.
So allow me to bring it up full circle into the cosplay. So thank you for sharing that part of your story as far as introduction to anime, and you have a really good love for it.
For sure.
So let's get to your cosplay chapter a little bit. So we know as to the wild love story, I respect it. You know, a positive female woman, whatever girlfriend, wife, they can have a powerful impact.
Oh yeah,
on
for
you in a
sure.
good way. But so Miles Morales, you've done, right?
Oh yeah.
So
my very first one actually.
Yeah. Thank you.
My very first cosplay.
But so what else have you cosplay as?
Okay.
I
if
know.
you don't mind, I'm a
Go
go through all my IG. I'm pretty sure I posted most of, if not all of them. So Miles Morales, I think another staple. So what?
No. I was saying that's one, and then yeah.
Oh, and then another staple, I guess you could say that I have is Tengen Uzui. I think it's his name. I'm not 100% if I'm saying that one correctly, but Tengen Uzui from Demon Slayer.
Oh,
that's one I like.
that?
That's one I like doing as well.
That's it.
Yeah, I
put
don't
that
do,
together really well.
Thank you. Yeah, I use a pink do-rag. Some people have like a wig for his white hair, but that's the thing about cosplay. I gotta remind myself that you can do your own thing with it. It doesn't have to be 100% as to what the character. It doesn't have to be 100%. I guess comic book or manga accurate or anime accurate. Because I try and get other people into it, and they're like, "Oh, I can't do that," or I don't want to get into that, or I'm just not gonna look good, bro. Just do you.
Man, at the end of the day, we gonna touch on that. So anyway, Miles, Tengen, who else?
I've done Wolverine, but I did like the X-Men Origins version instead. I had a suit, but it was like a spandex looking suit.
You said, "Nah, I'm not doing that."
Yeah, it was too hot. And then I don't know if you've seen One Punch Man, but I've done Goro too. That's like another staple that I might make too.
No Diddy, but with your physique, you.
Oh no, I know. No, we already know. Trust me. I don't think you're on that level. No, funny enough, you mentioned that. Let's get a little off topic.
Go ahead.
Working out has, there's a meme that goes around that says you get more attention from guys and girls. It's very true.
Oh no, I didn't. Now let me stop.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm like in a committed relationship. I'm not worried about like having guys hit on me, but I will say guys are more open with it and just. They think, I guess they see you walking around like with the tank top that I got on, I call it a stringer. They'd be like, they think they can touch you, say anything to you. I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm still.
The males?
Yeah. It's crazy, dog. Like, I do it for myself. And at the end of the day, it's like, you wouldn't do that to a woman.
Not somebody giving you prize, but just some random motherfucker.
Yeah, it's too many, unfortunately, yeah. Well, no, I could be over exaggerating a little bit. Cause I try to forget about it, but people. I guess to make a long story short, I feel like sometimes people get too comfortable when they see you dressed a certain way.
Like, that's bitch, you better. But I'm sorry. Anyway.
No, yeah, right. I'm a human. You're a human. You wouldn't feel comfortable especially if it's unwarranted. I was like, oh, I feel up on your arm and just like
talking about that's a nice bicep, buddy.
Yeah. Back up, bro.
I'm sorry.
Cause you almost got beat. You almost
got beat the fuck. I'm sorry.
No, anyway. You're good.
So,
but I appreciate it though. Yeah, the physique definitely helps bring out the cosplays, and I get motivation from our homie Ram and different animes. We'll see like a muscular character. He'll see one. I'll see one. And we'll be like, oh, we want to do that guy. I look, you want to do Toto too.
Because you guys have the physique
Yeah.
for it. Yeah. So I'm gonna touch on that in a sec. But so anyway, so you've done 3 cosplays so far.
Spider-Man, Tengen, Wolverine, and Goro. That's all I can think of off the top
Goro?
of my. Goro, that's the guy from One Punch Man, the hero killer, the one.
So yeah, that
the
is
one.
yeah. So that is 3. My bad.
Trying to think. Yeah, we'll say it's 3. I can't think of any other. Yeah, 3.
Say less. So why those characters? Did they have character traits that you like? And I'm asking out of curiosity, but those why those characters? Did they have character traits that you empathize with and respect, and that either you want or you have yourself?
I got you. I mean, no, you're good with asking questions. That's what I'm here for. So any question you feel like you got for me, I'm willing to answer. Just want to put that out there. But those characters specifically. So more so, 9 times out of 10, I'd probably say it's for the physique. Spider-Man, though, that one I guess you could say I like the character trait of the fact that we're finally getting representation, and Miles pissed people off at his introduction, and I'm like, yo, yeah, and it's just sad. So I'm gonna put it on even more so because why are you hating on my version of Spider-Man? You're like, get your own character. And whenever they see black people cosplay as a traditional white character, they'll be like, oh, get your own character. You have other characters. Exactly. And so now that I have my own character, I'm gonna put them on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show out. Bring him out because I feel like he needs representation. So especially for the Miles. But Wolverine. Mm-hmm. I just want to.
We're gonna circle back to that.
We can keep stay on the topic. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I wanted to. But you seemed like you had something you wanted to.
No. It wasn't that. It was just I was gonna ask, right? From a mental aspect, like what does that do to you? Like does it kind of trigger you? And that might be like in a dub, but the reason why I ask like that is because again, like people talk about representation. Like again, if we were to keep it in a band. It's a fictional character. What you getting mad at? Something? Yeah. But anyway, from your perspective,
so does it trigger me? How can I put? Yes, and I'm not like I take it personally, but it's just more like an annoying thing because our people have been like, I say our people of color just been like, look at secondary or background or you can't be the MC. So it's just like, at the end of the day, why are you making it such a big deal? Just let us exist in the same world, just let us be loved and appreciated at the same level. So do I get personally triggered? Like not like I take it personally, but more so as in I need to stand up for this character. I need to show more representation. It needs to be known like, hey, this is not cool behavior, and just make people understand. So I feel like in a more of a moral, my morals are triggered. But me, like my emotions, I keep those in check. And just at the end of the day, I gotta remember, I love this character for who he is, and I think like he has a solid fan base and a solid community of support behind him. So, if I see it more than once or if I see it multiple times, then I might this is starting to personally trigger me because y'all are just tripping. Mm-hmm. So, but what would you say?
Man, look, when they made Nick Fury black, I told this to Ram in his interview. It was just brief, but it was just like people really show their ignorance over shit that's not even real, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like people lost their damn mind when the new Ariel in Little Mermaid was black, and I was like, it's a fucking fictional. Like, they brought up the melanin in the skin and it wouldn't last in the ocean. Like, dog, it's a fucking fish.
Yeah. It's like you're making it more deep than what it actually is.
Yeah, and to touch on that because I do want to keep it positive. To me that is more of a serious. That's a more serious conversation. I don't think I have the maturity to touch on that because that makes me want to say some ignorant shit.
Right. Oh yeah, exactly. I just hate it because you get brought down to their level when we gotta
You're better than that.
Exactly. And I gotta agree with you because you're making it something more than what it is, and it's just a fictional character. At the end of the day, how's it affecting your life?
And it's not. But anyway.
Yeah.
I appreciate you speaking on that.
No doubt.
But anyway, so Miles, Wolverine, Tengen, Goro. So you have a good base, a love for anime, a love for cosplay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So in this, let's move it to the fitness aspect, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's go.
So when were you introduced to the? You know what? No, I started this chapter. I'm gonna close it. What are some things you like about cosplay?
Okay.
What are some things you dislike about cosplay? What are some things you like about the cosplay community? What are some things you dislike about the cosplay community?
Oh boy.
Then we'll move it to fitness.
Okay. I love the support.
Okay.
There's this one page called Raleigh Retro Games. I did a collaborative post where the post would show up on their page. They accepted it. So that was kind of dope to see. And their events especially, they take high quality photos and they just give them to you for free. And people, 9 times out of 10, are gonna like the cosplay. Even if it's like something cheap, they're gonna tell you that they like it and like they like seeing you dress up, and it makes you want to keep doing it.
Okay.
And then the different cosplays, I like that, and then just getting to know new people, I like that. Some things I dislike is I think like we touched on earlier, people saying that character's not that race. And then either that or they'll be like, I'm a cuss here, but I know you don't care. Like say I did Wolverine, they'll be like, oh, it's niggerine. I'm like, oh, it's say you did Superman, it's nigga Superman. I'm like, dude, just let me be Superman. Just let me be Wolverine. Why I gotta be nigga tinging? You know, like, okay, like, you know, you chilling with the homie, your close homie says it, haha, you know.
And see, when I hear shit
then it
like
gets
that,
old,
though. It gets you.
Yeah, it's not like I'm
This community is
personally
for everybody.
mad.
This
It's not-
community is for everybody.
Exactly, and it's not like I'm personally mad, but what it is this. You just took my color,
Yeah.
and that's like all you saw. You can't say, oh, that's a dope cosplay. Oh, you know, it's got to be, oh, you're just the black version. Why can't I be a version? Not to say color doesn't matter, because it does.
Amen.
But just let it be accepted as the main guy,
And
too.
you know, plus they just introduced variants, so you know I can. No, let me stop. I'm trying to put light on it.
Exactly. Just let me be another variant. Like, why every time I gotta do a white character? Oh, it's the nigga version. Just let me be the dude. Like, let me be the dude too.
With the level of maturity that I have, we're at a 30-minute mark. We're doing good. We're gonna keep this going, brother.
Okay, bet.
Yeah. With what level of maturity I do have on this, allow me just to say this. And again, because I'm not the one to touch on this, because again,
I'm not like just real quick for you, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm not like a social activist.
Yeah.
Or like, I got the moral high ground, or I'm better than you. Like, all I'm gonna say is like, one or two jokes like that is cool, but like when you keep making the same, oh, it's the black version of this or that joke, I'm gonna have to just kind of distance myself from that group of people, just because, like you said, the level of maturity, we're just on two different grounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
For me, again, I am sorry that you were introduced to that even in cosplay, because if we're keeping it a band, even the concept of cosplay is not American. But anyway,
fortunately, it's been more rare for me. I can say to see that I've seen, like, oh, like, you know, calling it like the nigga version of that. It's mostly like the close circle for the most part, which is like fine. Like, okay, I get it, get your jokes off. But like I said, after a while, okay, you're gonna make the same joke, it gets old. You know what I'm saying? But fortunately, it's been more, like I said, more positive, more accepting. Like, oh, I like your cosplay. That's why I've gotten more. But you know, yeah, it does happen though. It does happen.
And that's it. Thank you for giving your. Again, I'm gonna let it go, because when I get my feelings about something. But anyway,
No,
like
I can tell you've been into it for a while, so you've definitely been dealing with it for a lot long. Yeah.
So, but I'll say this: thank you for touching on it. Thank you for giving your perspective on it, on some real shit. Keep doing it, bro. Make them mad, piss them off. I don't give a damn. Anyway,
I'm gonna still be me. I'm gonna still stand up for us,
and that's what matters.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
keep doing it, because there's somebody watching it, and you are just like you have the hate, you have the positive.
Right.
So thank you for doing what you're doing as far as a cosplayer. Now that we close that chapter, oh Lord.
Oh wait! Right before we close, I'm gonna say this one last thing, and it just sucks being like a black nerd specifically, because you got, you know, the other nerds saying, oh, like the N-word version or whatever, like they don't want you. And then you got us saying, yeah, get your nerd self
Like,
out
come
here.
on, man, I can't have shit.
all we got is us.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, we can close that chapter. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, I got you. But just, thank you.
Yeah, no doubt.
So,
no doubt.
fitness, right? How old are you when you were first introduced to it? The concept of fitness, like the gym, I guess.
The gym? So, I want to say I was like 13 years old, and I remember my dad, he had this Planet Fitness near his job, and he used to go on his lunch break. I think one day have been during the summer, and he just took me in there for about 30 minutes, and it was Planet Fitness. I didn't know that Planet Fitness was looked down upon then. It's not a bad gym. I think it gets less hate now. But back then, though, yo, he was getting clowned on, especially in
They
the
got a
fitness
buzzer for when you run.
No, it's ridiculous. I have a love-hate relationship with that gym. But anyways, I remember walking in there, and I'm like, yo, this is lit. We lifting weights, yo. Because I think everyone has done calisthenics before they even can remember. Even in elementary school, they have you do a sit-up test, a push-up test, even before you know what the concept of working out is. But this is like my first time as an introduction as to what weightlifting was. So I'm like, yo, this is lit, dog. And then every once in a blue moon, my dad would just take me. And then 2019, Planet Fitness introduced their free teen membership. And then so I would just bounce around from machine to machine, not knowing what I was doing. And then so when I started my official fitness journey as to where I got now, it was started in 2020. Obviously, there were no gyms, so I just decided to myself that I need to be more active. I started looking in the mirror more because I was at home more, so I just started looking. I'm like, yo, I need to change. And I just remember I would just take a selfie like in the mirror, like not even posing, just after like I got done like lifting do some push-ups. And I used to take my fucking video game chair and I'd grab like the middle part. And I'd curl, bro, because I had no weights. But I wanted to get it, though. I'm like, yo, like I wanted to get something out of it. And then my dad had some gym equipment in his shed, so every now and then or every other weekend, even though it's hot, I do like something in there. So since 2020, and then I got really serious like in the fall of that year. So in the fall of 2020, and then so about like 4 years.
So before we go into that, do you have any type of like sport experience or anything?
So I did want to run track in high school, right?
Okay.
And I went to the practices and everything, and I think they had me like officially listed on the team, but I never did any meets. Cause like I don't know, I'm the type of person where I hate this about myself, but I'm be honest, I'll complete something, but I won't see it to the end, and I need to start seeing my goals out to the end. If I'm gonna be real with myself and take accountability, I'm the type of person where I'll work hard for it, but I just won't see it through. And I guess I felt like my conditioning at the time wasn't enough, and my knees kept messing with me. But I felt like if I would have just fought through, I could have at least done a few meets. I'm not saying I would have placed well, but yeah, I just wanted to do track, just to have something to do, honestly.
Did you like it, like running or anything? I'm asking, but yeah, did you? You didn't?
No, I just wanted to be a part of the team.
All right.
I just wanted to be, yeah. I mean, running on its own, yeah, but during those workouts, the conditioning was something different, dog. Yeah, it felt like torture. I didn't have any fun.
You ain't gonna see me running unless it's from something. But anyway,
I feel you. Nah.
But so you've been doing this for about 4 years. So how about this? Like, what's your base for like training? Like, is it like a calisthenic, muscle contraction, bodybuilding, powerlifting? I know the answer. This is for the audience, but is it like a calisthenic training, bodybuilding, powerlifting style training? Like how do you train?
Primarily bodybuilding. When I'm bulking or when I'm feeling it, I do a little bit, tend to lean towards strength. Last year I was definitely PRing a lot. Not on bench because I don't like doing barbell, but I'll go heavy with the dumbbells for sure. But
Eating.
yeah. But I like my two favorite compounds I say are squat and deadlift. I like squats. Like I'm a huge fan. So last year I PR'd at 405 for squats. Thank you. And then for our deadlift, I PR'd with my homie Ram over there. We both hit 500.
Hey.
I feel like I could have gone up, but I was like, let me play it safe because I don't strength train like that. But yeah, when I bulk again this year, I'm gonna see what happens though. But I like strength training, but I like the size though. And and I'll mess around and do calisthenics every now and then. I can rep out some muscle ups. I'm trying to work on a handstand push up right now.
Got you. So if you don't mind me asking, what made you lean towards what bring it full circle? So you're currently training to get on the stage, right?
Yeah.
So what made you lean towards like bodybuilding or just what made you lean towards it?
Honestly, when I leaned out a lot last year, and I said I wanted to compete last year, and I just never did, and I was like, okay, I keep saying it, and my manager at my job was like, yo, you should do it. You clearly say you want to keep doing it, and then just other people, and so just the fact that I want to do it. A lot of my motivation comes from bodybuilders, like watching Ronnie Coleman, watching a Jay Cutler,
Yeah, buddy.
watching lightweight, watching a C-Bum, and just different bodybuilders, seeing their physiques. Because I'm not as lean as I was at 183, but I messed up. I'm gonna take accountability. I'm a human being. I think that's one thing that's not talked about enough is when people, especially on Cuz, is people mess up. And I think one thing is I'm not gonna lose sleep over my fuck ups. You know, it happens. I'm gonna try and bounce back. I'm leaning out again, so I'm like at 190, 192 somewhere in there. I'm gonna try and get down to 189 probably by like Tuesday. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. I think I can do it though. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Just my motivation came from bodybuilders, and then I found this organization that had naturals, and I could tell the people on stage were natural, not disrespect them, but I just felt like I trusted the organization. I found a coach. I seen them put people through the same organization, so I trust, and just seeing my progress that I made in my physique and seeing my genetics, I feel like, okay, I can bodybuild. I feel like I got the genetics, I got the physique for it. Let me see what I can do when I step on stage. So that's what made me lean towards it.
So on that, we're gonna touch on two things. What's the training regime been like, and what's the nutrition for you been like? Touch on whatever, but training and nutrition, what has that been like for you?
So honestly, my coach, he helps me with the diet and the posing, but all the training's been me. I still train pretty heavy. So honestly, for just the regular push pull legs, and then 6 days a week with that, and I make sure when I start out, 12 to 8 reps on every set, not too many exercises. So I'll start out with 12, and then by getting on my first set, then by the third set, it's probably looking like a set of 8. But it's like a hard, not like I fly through that. It's like a struggling with the 8. I'm still going pretty freaking heavy on squats on the Smith machine. I'm still repping out like 3 plates on each side, and just repping out like still doing like 2 plates for when I'm incline benching on the bench as Planet Fitness. I'm still pushing it pretty heavy, even though I'm leaning out. As far as nutrition goes, it's a lot of whole foods, a lot of lean meats, and vegetables.
Is it hard for the intake sometimes, man? Especially
As far as flavor goes, I'm not even gonna hold. I try not to use a lot, but I use like a sugar-free barbecue sauce, and it's 10 calories per serving. And I know I'm not supposed to be, but if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to do this.
You'd lose your mind eating this shit.
Yes, yeah.
But so you've been doing it. So when do you get on stage, brother?
I go on stage July 20th.
So what's your thought process going on? Man,
We're
definitely gonna bring you back because that way I can ask how you. But anyway, what is your thought process leading up to it? Like what are your concerns?
One of my concerns is that I'm a binge eat, and I had like that's what I was like. So I'll sample when I'm cooking my meals. Like I cook my meals on Friday for the week, and sometimes I might sample something that's there in the kitchen because I live with my older sister, and she's a lot of jokes. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna sample something, and it turns into. So I feel like I've been binge eating too much. That's one of my concerns. And just that I'm not staying on track. I know I'm not staying on to that, but it's like I'm fighting myself because I want to be happy. I'm not trying to say my food is tied to my happiness, but to an extent, in a way, it plays a part in it. Not like saying everything I eat is what my happiness contributed of, but just like if you don't enjoy what you're eating, then you're gonna be torturing yourself. So
has your temperament changed at all, brother, since you started this?
So when I was leaner, when I was like in the 185s, 183, yeah, cause I'd just be hungry, so it'd be easier like to, I guess you could say like annoy me. And then the energy, I was just feeling like really tired. And then when you tell people you're cutting, they purposely like mess with you for I don't know why people do that. It's like you tell them you're on a diet, it's like, oh, you want some free food, you want some pizza, or we about to go get some food, we about to get some wings. Like, bro, like if I tell you I'm trying to work on a goal, why are you trying to take me away from that goal? That's what I hate about like people sometimes. It's like I guess I want to like try to relate it to money. It's like, oh, I'm trying to save money. Hey, you want to go to the mall? Hey, I got these deals. Trying to buy this? Like, bro, I just told you I was trying to save money. Why? It's like, cause like they find it. Like, I'm not mad at you laughing around, but I guess that's why they do it. Cause they find it funny. I'm like, it's not funny. It's like, oh, I'm trying to recover from alcohol. Oh, you want to go get some drinks? Here's a shot. Like, why? Like, what's wrong with you?
I got you.
And it's so crazy because the same people who want to see me on stage or say they want to see me lose weight and support me, they're the same ones that are trying to give me the food. It's crazy, man.
It sounds like you've had a good discipline with it, though, and like you still
Thank you.
plan
Yeah, well, before I hopped on prep, I was like 215, 210, and now I'm leaning all the way out to 283, and then I kind of messed up, so now I'm back at like 190, 194, somewhere in there.
I got you.
Yeah.
So allow me to ask you this then. What are something in the fitness realm? What are some things you like about fitness and what are some things you dislike about fitness?
As far as in general or like the social media side of it?
With whatever you want to tell me, brother. What do you like? What do you dislike?
Okay. I like, I guess you could say, tie it back in the cosplay a little bit, the supportiveness of it. We're all on our own journeys. I like, I guess, moving the sense of accomplishment. I guess you could say when you get done with a good workout. I feel like what the gym is like with life. You have good days, you have bad days. You still put in the work, right? When you see the results, when you notice the results, because obviously everyone's around you gonna say, "Oh, you look different, you look big, you look small, blah blah blah, whatever." But when you notice it, that's definitely dope for sure. Or when you get a nice pump in the mirror, like, "Oh shit, maybe I don't look bad today." You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling myself right now. Like when you feeling yourself, when you got the pump, when your poses are hitting, when you feel, yeah, that's a good feeling. What I don't like is the toxicity, especially on the social media side, and then self-toxicity, like when you try and compare yourself. I stopped doing that. That's kind of like why I let myself gain a little bit of weight, and I know it's dumb. I'm trying to compete. Wow, why are you going off diet? I do it because I just want to enjoy life too, honestly. I want to be able to, like, not constantly torture myself, I guess you could say, which is, I know other people probably watching this is going to say, well, no, just stick to your goals, stay on track. Yeah, no, I hear you, and I agree with you. But at the end of the day, I'm not a personal trainer, and I'm not like a huge content creator. So I was talking with Ram about this earlier. So it's just like I can only push myself so far, and I work like 10 hours every day. I'm not trying to create that excuse. I'm pretty sure people work harder and have more dire circumstances to still compete. But me personally, I know where I'm. You know, sometimes being a man is knowing your limits, I guess you could say. So just knowing your limits, and then I guess toxicity is just people hating on bigger people in the gym. I hate that because they're trying. You know, they really are. They probably have negative self-talk to themselves every day. I mean, there are some people that could do better, granted, but you don't know what everyone's going through, bro. You really don't. So I just don't put down others, especially when they don't deserve it. It could just be like a bigger person working out, and someone be like, "Yo, what the fuck are they doing?" I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck's wrong with you?"
Allow me to say this from a content creator.
Bless you.
Bless you. Message. No, I'm just allow me to say this. This is something a good friend / associate, mentor, teacher, whatever. From a content creating standpoint, especially if you decide to continue this, regardless if it's good or bad, attention is attention and it helps you grow. Your community at the end of the day, that's what's going to help you. If you allow me to give you an example from my personal experience.
Yeah.
I got this one viral video on my page, and I'm getting crucified for my deadlift. Oh my God! I was like,
I've been crucified for a lift before, but go ahead.
yeah, it's kind of like I didn't even know motherfuckers could be that mean, and they don't even know you.
Yeah, it's a
take,
wild place. It's a wild place. Yeah.
I take it with a grain of salt because the one thing I've learned about the social media aspect of the fitness industry and journey, that place is not real.
It's not.
You only know what I show you.
Right.
So at the end of the day, fuck them. No, let me stop. The negativity aspect.
So forget the negativity. Yeah.
What's the biggest in your fitness journey? What's the biggest takeaway that you have? And the only reason I ask like that in that format because again, you're committing, you're working out. Again, no Diddy. You have the physique.
Appreciate it.
You have the physique. You're putting in the work in bodybuilding. Here's something I've learned. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not a powerlifter.
Right.
But for a bodybuilder, you have to have a mental resiliency, a high mental resiliency to stay in that game.
Yeah.
So, out of everything that you're learning so far before you get on that stage, what's one of the biggest takeaways that you have from this?
Well, honestly, like you just said, having that resiliency. I guess another one would be that consistency is key. And just try not to hate on myself for when I mess up because I'm human at the end of the day. And just enjoy myself on with the process. And I don't want to be I feel like I torture myself. That's part of the reason why I did what I did. But just because I feel like I'm kind of lacking that mental resiliency. My life is not at a stage where it's conducive for this sport at this time. So I'm just do the best I can do and not cry about it. Something what coulda, woulda, shoulda. It happens, and just enjoy my time on stage when it comes down to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So with that being said, any advice you want to give us, whether cosplayer, soon to be bodybuilder, and in fitness, any advice you want to give for this interview? I'm gonna put it in closing, but. In closing, is there any advice cosplay aspect, fitness and bodybuilder, any advice you want to give us to the newcomers?
Okay, so for the cosplay, I'd say just enjoy yourself. It doesn't have to be top tier. Mm-hmm. Fitness, I'd say consistency is key. Don't compare yourself to other mofos online. And just enjoy your time in the gym. Find workouts that you like, and then for bodybuilding, I say do your research, man, and save up some money if you really want to go into it, because it's expensive. Coach is expensive, and
it's an expensive sport.
Yeah, and just really do your research because it's so subjective, and at the end of the day, if you're gonna go on stage, just like I said, enjoy yourself. That's why I'm not. Like, am I gonna stick to the prep? Yes, obviously, yes. I don't want to come in dead last. But I'm not about to sit here and torture myself 24/7 either. So honestly, it might just be a one and done for me. I'm just going for the experience, which I know sounds
powerlifting when you leave. I mean, yeah. No, let me stop. But
yeah, I might be there. You might see me there. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna enjoy myself. I don't care what people think. I don't care if a bodybuilder sees this and comments saying he's not working hard enough. He just wasn't bad enough. Hey, I just want to compete for this one show, and we'll see if I do another one. I'm probably taking it more serious. I got you. Yeah, but that's all I have to say for that. Okay. But definitely do your research.
I got you.
Yeah.
Allow me to hit you with this rapid fire real quick, and then
go ahead.
We'll bring Ram in.
Yeah,
and then
for sure.
We'll definitely do closing.
That's my boy.
All right, so it's 10 questions and it's 60 seconds.
Go ahead.
Timer starts now. Mm-hmm. All right. Rest day or cheat meal?
Cheat meal.
Conventional deadlift or sumo?
Conventional.
Energy drink or coffee?
Energy drink.
Cardio or sauna?
Cardio.
Bulgarian split squat or hip thrust?
Hip thrust.
Powerlifter or strongman?
Powerlifter.
Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Rock and roll or hip hop?
Hip hop.
1 rep max or repetition?
Repetition.
Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon?
That's a good one, but off the top, I'm gonna say the Cartoon Network.
Say less. Hey man, on some real shit, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Hey Ram, come in the middle for me real quick. So I'm all about giving people their flowers. So again, allow me to I'm gonna shout out 2 people because again, there is a base for me, but for this interview, having this talk with this young man, I want to say thank you for networking this. A little bit about me towards the end. Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm really bad. I have social anxiety like a motherfucker. Like I would not have asked you on my own, and I really am thankful for the conditions that I have and the issues that I have. Shut up. Anyway, I'm thankful that you networked this. You have a really, really good character about yourself, and I'm saying that on camera, and I'm saying thank you. Now to the base, Chris, I'm always forever gonna give you your flowers, because again, at the end of the day, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have met Ram, I wouldn't have met Rebecca, and I wouldn't have met Tristan, and I wouldn't have met you, Cam.
Okay.
But anyway, on some real shit, thank you so much for setting this up. Phenomenal dude.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Same
Good
to
luck
you.
to you on your comp, all right?
Thank you. I'm gonna try to get back on track. I'm trying. Thank you.
Anything you want to say before we cut the camera?
Yeah. Here, let me get that from you real
Yeah,
quick. You're doing the whole Sam Solo thing. Just like Cam said, bro, we gotta support each other in the communities that we're in, whether it's cosplay, fitness. We're all passionate about it. We all clearly love doing it, but we just gotta make sure we keep spreading the love everywhere we go and stay positive. Don't bring people down. Yeah, just be there for one another. I feel like the world needs more of that these days. It's tough out there, bro. So the more we can come together and like really truly love and support each other, the better of a place it's gonna be, especially for the future generations and more incoming. You know, that's pretty much it.
Again, we are out. On some real shit, good luck to you, brother. And Ram, again, thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, and
thank
we
you.
are out.
Mad fun.
All right, man.